Hey up everybody, it's Johnny P, the Stonegate Success Coach. It's been a while. I think I posted my last thinking video about 4 or 5 days ago, so not a lot been on my mind, but today has. It's interesting. Again, thinking about a word really, and words are really powerful, like I said before, because they create meaning, and from meaning comes thoughts and feelings and actions. And one word that's really been coming to mind is what's important. And this word important, what are we making important? And it's an interesting word, isn't it, when you look at it? What is actually important? We have lots of things around us and we think everything's important, but actually what is really important? And I started to think around, actually, is it around to consequences? If I don't do this thing, it will be a severe consequence. So if I don't do the important things, what will be the consequences that will result from me not doing them? And that got me thinking around, okay, so if I ask the question, what's important to me, what would I say? So first thing came about, and I got my pad out. I always get my pad out. This is my promise pad and my thinking pad. It's just an A5 bit of pad. And I just write on it and I ask myself this question, what's important to me? So my health. Absolutely. Psychologically and physically, my health is really important. My family and the relationships that I'm in, really important. My work, really important. And what I did was we started to grade it, the importance. And you know, the things that really came at the bottom was things like my phone, my laptop, being on social media, the clothes that I wear, because I started to put them into a hierarchy of importance. And then from that, looking at my pad, I said, well, okay, what's really important is my health and my psychological well-being, because if I don't look after myself, how can I look after other people? How can I be that positive energy, that helpful person that I really want to be if I don't look after myself? So then from there, what did it mean? And I started to write all the things down. What did it actually mean? Okay, so looking after myself, not eating too much crap food, sleeping better, going to bed at a good time, waking up at a good time, drinking lots of water, these kind of things. So from that came behaviors. And I said, right, okay, so this is important to me. So these are the behaviors that I'm now going to take responsibility for and accountability for. And then I worked down this hierarchy list. And then it got to my family and my relationships. Okay, so be present with my wife, do you know what I mean? Make sure that I ring my mum lots and go and visit her lots, and even bring her flowers because it's an important relationship, and sit and have conversations with her, pick up the phone. And I started to hierarchy it, because then that gave me guidance. And again, it comes back to that principle system that I was talking about. And it's really interesting because then my phone and everything else became really low point. And I started thinking, you know what, if I'm with somebody that I really care about, I'm going to put my phone away. If I'm looking at my phone at like 9:30 at night and I'm just scrolling, I'm going to put it away because sleep's really important to me. So yeah, interesting. Just got me thinking again around words. But what are we making important? Ask the questions. Get your pad out. What's important to me? And you might think, oh yeah, my phone's really important. Okay, I get that. But what's the consequence if you didn't have your phone for a day? And what's the consequence if you started to deteriorate on your psychological and your physical well-being, or relationships that were really important to you started to break down? Think about it. Put them into a priority order if you want it, hierarchies, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The clothes that we wear, how really important are they? Okay, yeah, but they make me feel good. But in comparison to everything else, where do they actually sit? And then from that, formulate your plan, construct a plan, action. These are important things to me, so I'm going to make sure that I take the responsibility and be absolutely accountable to apply these onto myself. Anyway, look, these are my ramblings. It's a lovely Thursday in Sheffield, a bit rainy, but I've been on the park. I've got my pirate bandana on, so I'm getting after it. And yeah, this word important, what are the questions that you need to ask in regards to what's important to you? I think that's the one where I'd start with, and then put that on my pad. Anyway, see you later. Take care for now.